EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New England Patriots. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They start on the ground with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. But you look at this defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
79 Broncos, go!
Now Cunningham. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Young. And Sharp pulls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality. And pound.
Touchdown! Hayden Hurst, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
While you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
First and 10 at the 35. Right here.
Cunningham to throw. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play there for New England. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Tempo.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Throw fighting Fulton over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards for number 11. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Cut 19. Check.
Cunningham looking to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Trap 60. Ready.
Here's Cunningham. He'll get this to Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. This a 27-yard attempt here. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy.
Taking it right down Broadway. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's first and 10 all the way up at the 45. Meanwhile, Young's throw there taken in by Smith. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Young on first down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10. From the red zone now, Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
To the air once more, Young. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Let's go now.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now Cunningham. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. They'll roll him out right. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith.
Strike it.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Panther football to start quarter number 2. 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On play action, Young. Goes right back to Smith again. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Young will set to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll run. This is Allen. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
It's Young off play action. He's got Mingo. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Young off the bootleg. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers are able to add on to their first half lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And they'll accept that penalty. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. this is secured by the Patriots. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On second down, Elliott once more. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Cunningham. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
Young looks to throw on first down. Allen here on the screen. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up second and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marcus Jones. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Young off the play fake. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
6 on the play. It's now 4th down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, but that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder.
And he loses the football a second time. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Young now after the fumble recovery. Open man is Mingo, complete. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a carry for Allen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing, Young. Now he's forced out right. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Young on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Matt Judon in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
A 53-yard attempt.
So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will extend their lead even further. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay,
The
ready?
Pats at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now a first down throw for Young. Got a man, and it's Baldwin again. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They go play action. Young. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
That's good for a Patriots.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Trap alert. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Now Cunningham. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big...
And my goodness, another interception. And he will break this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Inside give to Elliott. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. And quickly, they get to the line. Cunningham to throw. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Cunningham looking to throw. Throw finding Thornton over the middle. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
They'll run it with Elliott. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. He'll get this to Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Cunningham. And now here is another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why. Because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
49 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. A wet track like this, I don't know if it helps anybody, but it probably helps the offensive player running the ball more than the defense.
And while they're doing that, there's also the matter of focus. Not letting the elements get in the way of still doing everything you're supposed to do. Although you do think to yourself, I've got to hold it a little bit tighter and be more careful with my footing.
He was careful, got a big run out of it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here is Young. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Second down and 4.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. 70 Timberwolves.
47-yard line.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. Open man, that's Henry. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll get this down to the 41.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Hey, smash Broncos.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Cunningham. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23.
Cowboys. Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Cunningham got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers'
18,
16-yard line.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 19-yard line.
Hey.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyquan Thornton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to at least get one score back. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Young's throw taken in by Chark. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Young working out of the gun. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another throw. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now here's Young. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Cunningham. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A pretty good mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Elliott running right. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Young. He's got Mingo. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Mingo, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers had 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. A trick shot on the extra point, but it is good off the left upright. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, their defense has really struggled. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw. Cunningham being chased out left. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Here's 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 3. 60 Mavericks.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Running with Elliott. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Mustang 19.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Cunningham's throw taken in by Thornton. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hurry, hurry.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Here we go, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Young looks to throw on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire this to the end zone for Baldwin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
That throw by Young incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because...
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Here we go.
Now 3rd down and very long. Young. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Hassan Reddick able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Now Young on 4th down. Flushed out right. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Young here to throw. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. But no one was was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Off play action, it's Cunningham. That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 35. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
A play fake, now Cunningham. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole as they'll remain down by a bundle. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come.